So today we're going to be doing the electromagnetic induction seed kit, and here's a list of the parts we're going to need. We'll have 4 neodymium magnets, 2 sets of 2. We'll have 1 nail. We're going to have a low voltage light bulb, about 600 feet of enameled copper magnet wire, and we'll have 1 piece of cardboard. It's about 8 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters, and it's folded to the dimensions that are on your instruction sheet. So the first step we'll have is to go ahead and fold the cardboard into a box, and it'll have hollow ends. And so then we're going to go ahead and the next thing you'll want to do is to draw an X on one of the square faces of your box, and just like that. And in the middle, you'll want to go ahead and fold it back up into its final form, and you'll want to go ahead and make a hole with a nail. And so the nail will go all the way through. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and tape our box up. If you just want to do one little piece of tape right here, or go ahead and go all the way around so it's more sturdy. Either way is fine, and any kind of tape will work. It's not a real important piece of tape, it's just to make things easier for when we're winding our wire. And so, just tear this tape off and go ahead and, so we've got our box, and like I said, it has hollow ends on it, and it's just square. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start wrapping our wire. And so we have our wire here. What you'll want to do is you'll want to take the end of it and do it out to the side a little bit. You want to take the end, that's fine. And put it up to the side a little bit. It's right here. And tape it there. And you don't want to tape it down really hard, because you're going to have to get it back up later so you can connect it to the light bulb. This is just to keep it from getting lost underneath. And so what you'll start doing is you'll just start wrapping the wire around the center, and you'll just keep wrapping until you have the full 600 feet around it.
So much like Rachel Weisz, it's funny. Like, is that her with tan skin?
Okay, Moses.
Oh.
Okay, so I've finished wrapping my wire, and you'll see it'll go over the nail hole. That's no problem whatsoever. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ends of my wire. I've freed both of them up, and I'm going to go ahead and just scrape them with sandpaper. Okay, so now I've scraped the ends, and you can see I scraped the ends, and if you can see, there's a little color difference right there. You want to get all of the enameling off so that the copper wire can get a good connection to your bulb. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our nail through the wire. You'll just find the hole and then push it through. And you'll want it to stick out on both sides a little bit, enough so that you can grip it and turn it, and kind of wiggle it around a little bit to even up the holes so that it doesn't have a whole lot of friction on it while it's in there. And so our next step will be to attach the magnets to the nail, and you'll just put your hand inside the box and the magnet will snap to it, and just kind of try to get the nail in the middle of the magnet. If it's not exactly in the middle, it's fine, but it'll help with the the rotations, if it is. And so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And so now what we've got is, it's basically one big magnet, and the nail is actually kind of become part of that magnet. And you want to make sure that you can do a full turn with it. Make sure the box isn't hitting it at any point, and adjust it to where you can turn it all the way around without hitting the box, because you'll want it to be able to spin as fast as possible. Okay. So our next step is going to be to go ahead and attach the ends that we scraped off to the bulb. And so what you'll do is just loop them together on each side.
David
Yeah, David's kids out of class
ditched
and
his
just came real
class.
quick
I
and
know.
stood with us.
So
and
nice.
I know.
Okay, so now we've got the wires attached to our bulb, and we'll just want to put one more piece of tape down to secure them and make sure that they don't come undone. Okay. And so we've got it attached to our box. Make sure that there's separation between the two connections right there. You don't want them touching each other. And so now all we have left to do is just go ahead and spin our magnet and watch our bulb light up. You can see it on there. Yeah. And so this will work better if you do it in a dark place. So we're going to go ahead and turn our lights off. And there you can see the flashes. And we have created light.